We're gonna section off the crown, and we're going to section off by doing zigzags. I'm gonna use my tail comb, and I'm gonna start by going in and doing zigzag type of movements with my tail comb. Okay, and this is what we have. Next, I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Now we have the back of the hair, and I'm going to section off a little bit more in the back, like in a circle. Doesn't have to be exactly even, but just even enough. Is we're going to clip this everything away so it's out of our way. The next step, what we're going to do is we're going to section off these two parts. Okay, by pretty much half. Okay, gonna clip this away. Now we are going to work only with this piece. Only with this piece we're going to work. Okay, this is the piece we're working on. So now what we're going to do again is we're going to section off this much. Okay, third of it, third of this part. Fix that. Okay, I'm gonna clip this as well so it's out of our way. Okay, and what we're gonna do now is we're going to tease 3 of these pieces, okay, individually. We're gonna take a flat brush and we're going to tease, and tease really good. Okay, gonna brush out the top and the sides so we don't see anything. Okay, and now we're gonna tease our second piece. Okay. And now the third piece. Tease, 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 tease. Brush out the top and the sides. Okay, so we now have 3 sections. We're now going to take one more layer from our top part that we separated earlier. I'm going to take one more layer. One more layer. Okay, this much. Okay, One more layer. And now we're going to tease it again into 3 sections. Okay, brush out the top, sides, leave it. Okay, carry on. So we have next layer. Which we're gonna work on. Gonna separate one more time. Gonna separate one more time. Okay, that much. Okay, I'm gonna make 3 pieces again. I'm gonna make 3 pieces again. And I'm gonna tease this one really good, but all underneath. Okay, and we have the last piece here. Okay, I'm gonna brush the top, tease underneath. Okay, brush out the top, leave it. Okay, so we have now teased 3 layers all together. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have that. We have these 3 beautiful pieces, and we're going to tease one more section here. It's out, place it on top, and the last piece. Okay. So this is what we have now. We have 3 sections. Okay. And here is what we're gonna do now. Keep in mind that we're doing a straight hair hairstyle. So we're gonna make it really cool looking straight hair hairstyle. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take my 3, I have my 3 sections here. Okay. I'm gonna clean it. I'm not gonna brush, I'm gonna brush very lightly at the top just to even it out, but I'm not trying to brush through every layer. Okay, I'm gonna brush this part out, make sure this is nice and smooth. Okay, same thing for this layer. You could use a bit of a spray at this point to smooth things out. And I'm gonna use just a second, so I'm gonna brush this out. Okay. I'm gonna use Volume Up by Osis. Okay, a very little bit. I'm gonna spray each strand. I'm gonna put this here as well, just so it doesn't get tangled. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of a spray, brush my strand out at the top mostly, smooth it out, leave it. Second. Here we go. I'm gonna make a nice big braid. If I see anything anywhere, I just brush everything out. Everything has to be nice and clean. Okay, I'm making a braid. And now I'm gonna make it bigger. I'm gonna pull out my pieces so I have a nice texture and design. Pull up my pieces. Watch your design, see how it's coming out, and where need be, adjust it. We've done only partially of our design. Okay, this is already looking beautiful. Okay, now we have to do the second part of this design. This piece right here, which we also have to deal with. So what I'm gonna do now is I will be doing exactly the same thing what I did here, just with this piece. I'm going to divide it into most likely 3-4 layers, 3 I would say mostly, and I'm going to do the same technique what I did for the back. And now I have the last one, the last strand. I'm going to divide it into 3. And tease. Make sure it's nice that you could put your fingers through it. It actually creates a nice touch. Going to take our second strand. Okay, gently. We're not trying to make this hair smaller. We spend a lot of time making it bigger. If I see something I don't like, I'm just going to use a little spray and brush. Make sure everything is nice and clean. Okay. So we have now the 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to make a big braid. Make sure everything aligns nicely. Okay. Okay. Gonna brush out this part here so it flows. We have another hair clip here. so everything flows nicely. Okay. Design this by putting a little clip. Okay. And it's done.